Yeah, growing up, my mum and dad manage a swimming pool in Australia, so I've grown up across the road from a swimming pool for 20 years until I moved out of home. So mum and dad were throwing me in the pool anything up to 18, 20 times a week, and literally I swam in squads for 15 years. Yeah, growing up, like I would have had from ages sort of like 9 through to 18, I was really solid into open water swimming and surf life saving. So, you know, I was doing anywhere from sort of 50 to 70 Ks a week. So I mean, as a young guy, it's a lot of mileage, but I mean, looking back on that, I'm pretty happy I've done that. Like I see a lot of triathletes now really having to work for like minimum 30 K a week, and I can get away with not swimming at all if I really want to. 1 or 2 surfs and I'm good as gold. Other than surfing, sort of pool sessions, I make sure I have at least 2 aerobic key sessions, anywhere from sort of like a 4K aerobic set, like 10 400s, or I might do 10 500s if I'm really motivated, just at kind of like your Ironman to half Ironman speed. And I always use pull boy paddles and band. For me, it's a key.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just load the arms right up. So my favourite swim session, which gives me a gauge on where I'm at before a race, I'll religiously do it, is I'll do 9 500s, so it's like 3 broken 1500 metre efforts. So the first 3 I'll do it like an Ironman sort of effort, the next 3 I'll do it half Ironman, and the last 3 at Olympic effort. So I mean, like the last 3, and I do it all with pull boy paddles, so you can really stay on top of it. I mean, the last 3 you're hammering, and by the last one you're pretty cooked. But you got a good idea where you're at and what you're going to be able to do on race day.
All right, yeah, give us one of your favourite tips.
Favourite swim tip for me would be head position. I used to swim head up all the time, so I was swimming like, I played water polo for 15 years growing up, and I always swam with my head up, but by swimming with your head up, your legs are down in the water, so if you can focus on tucking your chin in, automatically your legs come up. It's like swimming with a pool boy. So head down for as much time as possible, and obviously when you're looking at the swim boys, you got to pick your head up. And don't like for me, I've like growing up, had coaches saying your hands going out, your hands across the body, you know, your head's up, your legs are coming across. I find with swimming, it's usually 1 or 2 things you need to fix. So for me, my left hand comes in and it hooks out a little bit. By fixing that up, it's fixing everything else that happens underneath it. So I think what you need to do is find the one key area that you're stuffing up, work on that, and usually everything else will kind of come into play a little bit more. Like Dad always take me down to Nippers, surf life saving. He said 10 strokes, look up, 10 strokes, look up. But depending on the conditions, it might need to be a little more often. Usually, if it's like a flat still swim like wildflower, keep your head in the water, 10 strokes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're normally looking pretty much straight down with your head position, and you head straight forward.
Yeah, straight down. Like, you know, you should try and pretend you've got a pole coming through your head and coming out just in between your legs, and that's kind of what you're going to move on.